Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do a video for you today, and it's been a long time coming for me to do a coloring book collection video series, but I never had really an idea on how am I going to do going through my entire coloring book collection by illustrator, by I don't know, theme or something. I had no idea, so I keep postponing it and keep thinking, well, just wait. I had to wait. So a couple of, I think it's weeks ago, I saw a video from Jess from Coloring Bumblebee, and she did ranking and rating her coloring book series. And I think that is a great idea to go through my entire collection and maybe rank them. What is my favorite book? What is my least favorite book? So Zoe also did already a few videos. I think Jordy from Jordy Colors already did a few. So I thought, well, maybe that is the format I'm looking for to show you my coloring book collection. I chose to do the same series as Jess did in the beginning. That is the Mythographics. So I recommend you get a drink because this is going to be a long video. Because I have 27 Mythographic books, and no, they are not all colored in. I think only a few are colored in, but that has also a background story that I can explain. So let me take you to the big screen, so you don't have to watch my head the entire time. And let me zoom you in already. I decided to do the following. I'm starting, first of all, I love all my books. I don't think there is one book that I dislike. It's just my mindset thinks, am I going to pick this up fairly quickly or not? So that is disclaimer number one. I decided, because those are 27 books, not to take 5 pages from every book, because I know Jess picks 5 of her favorite pages from least favorite to most favorite. So my first stack of books I am going through, I picked pages that least I'm about to color in. So those are pages that I might never color, and pages that are mostly going to be colored in. I hope you can follow me. I'm a bit rambling because of the temperature here in the Netherlands. It's still hot. So first book, and I'm not going to say it's number 27 because, as I said, I like all my books. But this is the one that, doesn't speak to me as much as I hope to. As I purchase a book, I always tend to love it and always love the contents of the book. And as you might see, the first stack of books are the books with the hidden objects in it. So already another disclaimer. This is Imagine by Joseph Kettenbang. As I said, this is a book with hidden objects. I think I had to zoom you out a little bit because with hidden objects in him. What is for me not appealing in this book? First of all, it is the really thick line art. That is something that is not I'm having trouble with it. It's really black, it's really dark. Of course, the hidden objects that are in here. And as I go through the book, like this, I'm not a big fan. I know Kirby Rosan's has a couple of books that are also kind of like this, with the very busy patterns and the very busy images. It's not my favorite book. I do like this page. I did not flag it. And I did a page in here not too long ago. I think it was March. Yeah, March. I think it was a body color with Candace. This is one of my favorite pages in this book, and we had a lot of fun doing this one. I also flagged this page as one of my favorites because I really like the animals. So this was one I picked out. Love the turtles or tortoises. I never know the difference. And the little girl going over the water. And I also have a least favorite page. That is this one. Why is it my least favorite page? Because I have no idea what it is. I think it's a hermit crab. It's in there somewhere, but this is, and it's, I think it's a skull and a hermit crab. And that's my problem with books like these. I have no idea. This is also a book that make me, how do you say that? I was having difficulty starting coloring in Mythographics because this is one of the first books that I have. And it just, no, it didn't appeal to me at that time. So that is book number 27, Mythographic Imagine. And you can imagine that I have to make some room on my desk if I have to put all the books aside. Number 26. This is a book by Fabiana Attanasio. This is Frozen Fantasies. Why is it in position number 6? First of all, it is all the hidden objects. And as you can see here on the front, and the camera picks it up really well, they turned it into a gold object. Again, still the thick line art. And I know later books, they don't have that anymore. And this one is, I don't like coloring books. This is a lot of the same. Snow, ice. And there are gorgeous pages. Don't get me wrong. Every book I own, I love every image of them. But there are just some images that just don't appeal to me. I kind of like this one. And I don't like the, not liking is a large, yeah, it's a big word, but all these really tiny elements. This is so small. I do like the moth page. Sorry for the cough. Yeah, but this one is one that is, I'm not likely to going to color very soon. Yeah, it's too messy, too busy. Don't know where to start. It's just not appealing to me. I do like this one as well. I love this one. This is a really cute page with the polar bear and the little girl. It has a kind of a fairy tale fantasy vibe to it, and I love coloring fairy tales and fantasy pictures, so that's one I really like. But as you can see, this is again black, dark. It's also the really the big difference in, it's like they mixed up styles. So this is really the dark, heavy line art, and here this is really fine and small detail. So this great page. So this is number 26, Mythographic Frozen Fantasies by Fabiana Attanasio. And this was a hard exercise for me because I love everything in my books. So next up, number 25. Mythographic Enchanted Castles, also a Fabiana Attanasio, also a book with hidden objects in them. Yeah, this is not a page I'm going to color really soon. Really small, really fine. I have no idea where to begin this one. I'm gonna turn my lights on because if I can find a remote, because it's already, yeah, that's so much better. It's not dark yet in the Netherlands, but this is a little bit more easy for you to see. So this is a page I'm not gonna color very soon. Like this one as well. And sometimes with the weird mixing of styles, no, don't like this one. So much black, it's so dark. And it's all personal preference. Please don't get me wrong, it's all personal preference. It's my my brain thinking, am I going to color this, yes or no? This is a page I am going to color in the near future. I love this one. Look at the hair. And I'm seeing pinks and bright colors at the front and some darker for the background. And I also like this one a lot. When her hair turns into the water. Colorful flowers, beautiful buildings. So that's one I really like. And I think if you do mythographics, you just have to, first of all, take your time to look what is what is it? What is in the page? And that's sometimes very difficult to find. Yeah, and this one, I'm not eager on coloring this one. Way too much detail. I don't think I have the patience to do a page like this. So this is Enchanted Castles by Fabiana Attanasio. 24. I think halfway I'm going to stop counting. This is Odyssey. This is a Joseph Kettenbaum book. Again, with the hidden objects. I'm happy they stopped doing that. I flagged this one as one of the pages I am least about to color. Because one, why give the beautiful lady a head of an owl? And two, as you might know, I'm repeating myself, I just don't like coloring books. It's punishment for me. I don't have the patience to color books. Also really busy. There's so much going on in a page. I like this one, the sorcerer. But there are a lot of, or is it Santa Claus? I think it's Santa Claus with the little elves and it is a stunning book. They all are. But yeah, I had to make a choice. I don't want to make a choice. Look at this. This line art is so much different than this. I'm sorry for the noise. There are a lot of hot air balloons going over my backyard. And that is the noise. You hear the gas to keep the balloon afloat. Yeah, too complicated. I like this one a lot with the snake and the Medusa. And this makes sense for me. But it's still a beautiful book. And as you can see, also not colored in. Oh, I flecked a page I'm not likely to color. Oh, another hermit crab. I have something against hermit crabs, I think. But it's so... yeah. No words. I can't. It is a stunning book. It is Odyssey by Joseph Kettenbaum. And I think this was number 24. Next one. This is Mythographic Aquatic, also by Joseph Kettenbaum. I'm so sorry for the lovers of Joseph Kettenbaum that I have so many books at the bottom of the stack, but he just did a lot of hidden objects in his books, so that's the reason why. Yeah, this one I flagged least. Yeah, I'm not gonna color this one because it's too dark. I like this one. I've been looking at this one for a long time, but still not find myself in coloring this one. And you will notice that the more we get to the top 10 or the top 5, it will be books that were released not too long ago. These are actually the older books, and you can feel it. The paper is thicker. Yep, not for me. And it's kind of that you see that the styles have changed, and I love that. I love this one. I did not tag this one, but now I'm going through them again. I think this is the third time. Seeing a few pages that I think, oh well, I might color that one as well. I like that one. I love this one. I think they're stingrays. But there's a lot of those swirls. And then you have this one. I didn't even see the little boat with the tiger in it the first time. Now I just see, I do see it. It is a good, it's still a gorgeous book. But it's not on my top list. All right, next one. This is a thick one. This is a Mythographic Animals. This is a really thick book, thick paper. I think it's one of the earlier ones. And you can see, I don't know, see if the camera catches this, but there's a little bit of yellowing on the top of the page. Let me see when this was published. If I can find it. Yeah, 2018. So this is a old book. And the older they are, the least appealing they are to me. And these are all kind of the Kirby Roseanne style, with the illustration coming out of one corner. And that's also a thing. Yeah, I do love this one, but I am a Capricorn, so I'm biased. Did I even tag a page? I do love coloring animals, but it's all the busy stuff at the back that is holding me back on starting, like this one, the frog. And I can do something with the gnome, but I cannot do anything with the globe. And so that's also something I'm not really lucky in, getting rid of the hidden objects. I like this one and that one. And I flagged this one as one of the pages I most likely will color. The little monkey. I love this one too. And this is one page I will think, looking at it again. First I had no idea what it was. I thought it was a blob or something, but now I can see it's a jellyfish. Oh, my eyes are playing tricks on me. I'm seeing things that are not there. But there are coins and things, and no, it's not my page. I'm sorry. Let's see, horse. Yeah, this I do like. And then I like that the owl in relation to the witch's hat, and maybe the ink. But what's the wrench doing here? And a Rubik's cube. I never understood that. I don't think even people use those pages and write down the objects you find and look at the back if you find them all. I don't think anyone, shout out to anyone who has done that, but I don't think anybody has done that. Love the koi fish. All right, Mythographic Animals, and let me see if I can show you how thick this thing is. Look at this. There's a big difference. So this is one of the earlier books. Next up, Oh, the noise, I'm so sorry. This is Mythographic Paradise. This is a Fabiana Attanasio book. I know 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. I think this is book number 21 on the list. Still with the hidden objects. So you see a kind of lost bottle of mouthwash somewhere. And Mario has also lost something on its way. So that makes it one of the least appealing books in the stack. But I do love this one. I love Asian illustrations. Please let me get rid of the bowling ball and the tennis racket. But overall, I love this picture. I can see a dark background and her really light, maybe some pink or some yellows. And then a dragon red, of course, because it's Chinese. So that's a page I most likely would color. And I did a page in this one, actually. So I will get to that. And that will be I think my favorite. I did not flag this one as one I'm not going to color, but there are books again. Let's see. Yep, there it is. And I know it's a body color, but I'm so very sorry. I have to look up a body color with whom. And it's not that long ago. It was April of this year. Yeah, I actually like this one. It's a cute page. Again, not really successful with getting rid of the hidden objects. So you see a difference in color. I'm sorry about that. I had to pause for a couple of seconds to get a cup of coffee. Yeah, I like how this page turned out. So this was actually one of my favorites in this book. Like this one as well. But it's really busy and I don't know if it's sky or ocean or... So maybe I lack imagination for some pages. Yeah, and I love this one. That's just because my daughter has a really love of moths. So like this one as well. And do I have a page least likely to color? Oh, and of course, I'm Dutch. Why not? Great page. So that is a fun page. Oh yeah, this one. How can I forget? It's all over the place. It's so busy. I know you can have some structure and do something with it, but it's just not right now. It's not appealing to me. I might change my mind because nothing is more. I don't know. It's a Dutch saying. Did I just find? Yes. How can I forget Vera? I am so sorry, sweetheart. I did a body color with Vera in this book. This page. See? I always find it. Mythographic found Paradise Fabiana Attanasio. Next one. I have to motor on. Dream Garden. This is also by Fabiana Attanasio. And still with the hidden object. So that is why it kind of at the bottom of the stack. But they are... it was more difficult for me to choose a page that least likely to color. It was this one. Why is it this one? Because I cannot... I don't have the imagination for flamingos to have... what is it? I don't know what it is as legs. I don't have the imagination for that, I guess. Love this one. This one is one of my favorites. The really adorable platypuses. Or in the Netherlands we call them eendebekdieren. And this is a page I really love because I see the blue, I see the color of the platypus, the flowers in the middle, so the focal point in the middle. This just makes sense for me. I like these. a lot. Yeah, now I'm going over them again. I think, oh, I like that one too. It's really hard for me to decide pages. There are just some pages that just, like this one. I think, no, it's not going to happen right now. Why this page? Because I love the cherry blossoms. I love the Asian style. It's this in the middle. It's too modern. It just does not fit in for me, it does not fit in the illustration. So I have to do something different with that. Love lions. And this is already, they're getting so good, these books. This one, beautiful page. Not my favorite, especially because of the toilet paper. Love this one as well. And those hidden objects are not that obvious. It's not in your face, so you really have to look for them. And I think these are kind of not easy, but you can kind of get rid of them. But sometimes they are so smack in the middle, and you think, what am I going to do with this? It's such a waste of a beautiful page. I think this is what you call praying mantis. I like this one too. You can do something with the lanterns, with the lighting. So that's a lovely page. And of course, axolotls are always good. So getting more and more difficult to pick pages. But this is Dream Garden by Fabiana Attanasio. Next one is a Joseph Kettenbang. This is Wild Winter. Still with the hidden objects. I think this is the last one with the hidden objects that I have. But you see a change in line art. And this is already one that it was very hard for me to choose pages because I love them all. And that's also a challenge with mythographic books. If you love all the pages that are in there, where to start? That's why I sometimes use a random picker for books. Maybe I have to do that for pages. So I picked this page as one of my favorites. Yeah, because I love the girl. I think it's a wolf, or you can do it as a fox as well, I guess. With the little snow on the cherry blossoms again. It's just a stunning page. But also this is for me a seasonal book because it's winter. So it only comes out off from the shelf in November, December, January. But you can see the big difference in line art, in styles, it just gets better and better and better. Like this one as well. And if you look closely, you see Alice in Wonderland kind of themed. The White Rabbit. And yes, there are books. Not all anti-book. Because here it says Alice. And here's the... in French it calls a mononcle. So that's a cute page. I've seen this colored a lot. Excuse me. Love this one. Yeah, I've tagged this one as one of the least pages I would be coloring. And now I'm looking at it and I think, why? Because I really like the idea of the kites and then the jellyfish. So you can see how easy it is to change your mind. Look at this little guy. It's so fun going through these books again. And I hope you like it the way I'm doing this, because I know it's a lot. Flag this one as one of the least pages for me to color in this book, just because it's really busy. A lot of detail, and I lose interest fairly quickly. Love this one. Yeah, and I've seen this one colored a lot. It's stunning. Gorgeous book. Wild Winter, Joseph Kettenbang. Right, now we are getting to the books that don't have the hidden objects. Now let me take a sip of my coffee, I'm sorry. This is a Alessandra Fusi. This is Dreamweaver. Let me see. I don't know if you know her. This book, it's not a common book. You don't see it a lot colored in. I flagged this one as, in this book, one of the least illustrations I might color. Yeah, it's just not my thing. I think it's just not it. It is really detailed. I flagged this one as one of my favorites because I think the challenge of working with the light sources is really fun with the berries and the snowy background. So that's why I flagged it as one of my favorites. And as you can see, there are a lot of pages that I haven't flagged at all because I love them all. I don't actually dislike pages. Yeah, this is, yeah, really busy. And then you have to look twice or three times to see what am I looking at. But sometimes that is the challenge as well. Well, this is one that I flagged. That's just because the picture itself is not appealing to me. The robots and the whole, yeah, it's like iRobot from, I don't know if you have seen the movie with Will Smith. I think it's Will Smith. Love this one. This is one for Space Timber. Yeah, and this is also something that I find a bit difficult, is putting a head of an animal on a human body. But that's my lack of imagination, I guess. Oh, this is one of my favorites as well. Why is it one of my favorites? The music. As you know, I am in a band, so I love music all day, the entire day. And of course the flowers and the bees around it. So I like that page a lot. I think that's it for this book. Yeah. And I do try to color in a mythographic book every month. So trying to get lower the amount of uncolored books. This is Dreamweaver by Alessandra Fusi. Next up. Crystal Kingdom, Veronica Kolinska book. No hidden objects anymore. Nope. Again, really different style. And I bought these books because I just wanted to step away from the Fabiana Athanasios and the Joseph Kettenbangs and try something different. I really like her art style. This was an easy one because I'm a Capricorn, so every Capricorn that passes by gets a positive little flag. I love this one too. Yeah. One of those are the one that's least appealing to me in this book. There's not much going on. Clouds and some gems and then the disco ball, and that's it. Again, no imagination for this this page. And I love this one, the caterpillar with the wings. This is a cute page, and I see greens, bright dark pinks. But I think coloring gems, I think it's for me still is very difficult. So I think I have to practice a bit more and trying to learn a little bit more about coloring gems. Maybe get some knowledge on shading, light sources. This is almost the same as the disco ball. It's just not my thing. So, but it is a good page, but I don't see myself coloring it. Like this one. And I see dragons are always good. See, I have a favorite coming up. It's also an uncolored book. Yeah, this one. Beautiful page. Love this one. I would give it a green hair. Just bright green. It looked like a forest fairy or a forest, how do you say that, nymph. Stunning. Love this page. And I love doing this, going through the books and going through the collection. Mythographic Crystal Kingdom by Weronika Kolinska. This is the last one of the first stack, because I cut the stacks in half, but it is going to be one video, by the way. Magic Apothecary, a book by Shelley Carroll. This is one of my recent buys. I was really stoked when it came in, and I flipped through it and was kind of a bit disappointed. There's a lot going on in this book as well. It's really different from a lot of other illustrators, so I think it's just has to grow on me. I love this page. This is pretty. But all the illustrations, a lot of it are really different. This one I flagged as one of the least favorites in this book, because I just don't know. I just don't know what to do with that one. This one as well, no idea. So there are a couple of pages in here that I don't. Yeah, mandalas are not my thing. So there are a couple of pages in here that I have big, questions about what I'm going to do with that one. I love this one with the butterfly or the moth. This one is stunning. Yeah, I love this one. Tag this one as one of my favorites. I love how she did the face and the hair flowing into the flowers. So this is one of my favorites, as well as that one. I love this one. It almost looks a little bit, not too much, like a Stratton Peterson. The book I am working in right now, Nature's Magic, that has a little bit of reference to that. I flagged this one as one of my least favorites, but now looking at it again, it is Asian, so I like that. The incense. Yeah, maybe I can do something with that. With maybe a dark red for background, and pink flowers, and make this black so that it really pops. So it's off the least 2 color list. Oh, snakes are always good. I love this one. Mother Earth. Beautiful. See what I mean with the Stratton Peterson style? Like this one. So it was not a big disappointment, but I had more expectations from this book. And that is why it is on place number, I don't know anymore. But it's not on the top of the list. So this was Magic Apothecary by Shelley Carroll. So now I have to pause it for a while. And I will be back when I had to get the second stack. All right, we are on the second stack of Mythographic books. These are the final 15 of 27. As you saw in the previous part, the first part I did a least 2 color and a page I thought I would definitely color. I'm going to change it up now again, because in this stack I am going to show you 5 pages that are my favorite per book, except for this one. This is honorable mention. This is number 15. This is Mythographic Artist Vault, and this is a compilation book of pages that are not in the other books, and this was only available at Walmart. Now, well, I am Dutch. I live in the Netherlands. We don't have a Walmart, but I have a cousin, and she really frequently goes to the United States for vacation. And I sent her a text. Could you please, if you see a Walmart, try to find this book. She went to a Walmart, and this is actually a really funny story, because she went to a Walmart and she asked, where can I find the adult books? So people were looking at her really funny. Then she changed up, saying, I'm looking for the adult coloring books. They were still looking at her really funny, but she did find it. And within 10 minutes, I got a text message back with a picture of the book. And she said, who do you love? Well, of course I love her. She's my cousin. But I'm really grateful she bought this book for me and took it back to the Netherlands for me. So it is a compilation book. It does have pictures in there with hidden objects. I did tag a few of my favorites. That's this one, the little bees. And I am taking the tags off because I have noticed that they leave, if I leave them on too long, I get a little bit of residue on the book. And you will see that when you go over that with soft pastels or pencils. So I have to take the text off. This is a Fabian Attanasio page. Let's see, what else did I tag? Yeah, I really like this one. This is also a Fabiana Attanasio page. That is a coincidence. That's not on purpose. Because I like the music notes and the piano. This one does have the hidden objects in there. Yeah, this one I actually do not like a lot. That's because it's too dark. This is a Joseph Kettenbank page. So this was still a least, for me, a least page to color. And this one, not really my taste. It's too, yeah, as I said before, this is more like the Kirby books as well. As too much going on. So, but I love this book. It's gorgeous. It has the purple on the edges. It has the gold foil. Yeah, it is a stunning book. So this honorable mention on my number 15. I'm still working on a page and my pencils, my ouvertures are in the way. So number 14. This is Mythographic Illusion. This is a book by Diego Weisberg. I hope I pronounced the name correctly. I think this is the only mythographic book that Diego worked on. Really, really cute book. Stunning artwork. Let me see. It was impossible for me to rank pages, so I really love this one. it's kind of a space-like, fantasy-like page. So this one appealed to me. Like she's up in the air, so I can see a bright yellow moon, dark background. Yeah, really lovely page. And I picked this one as one of my favorites. I always like to do snakes, and I love the smoke or the flames coming out of the snakes. So that's why I love this page. I love this one, also one of my favorites. There's not a lot going on in this page, but I love the let me find the word, the mysticism of the page. So it kind of reminds me sort of Narnia, walking through a door and getting into a totally different world, like a way to escape or something. So that it was really appealing to me. Next page as one of my favorites is this one. I always love to do dragons. And this one looks rather complicated, but it's actually not. And I love how the body of the dragon transcends into, I don't know, smoke, clouds, fire. You can choose whatever you want, and it's like a fight between the two dragons. So really gorgeous page. Love that. And my last favorite page in this one is this one. One, I love the birds. And two, I love to see what I can do with the rays of the sun. So that is a challenge, and see what I can do with that one. So this is also one of my favorites in Mythographic Illusion by Diego Weisberg. Number 13. This is Mythical Beasts by Veronika Kolinska. Yeah, I fell in love with this book. Especially I bought it for the cover. And everything that is mythical, magical, whimsical, fantasy, yeah, is something I really like. So this is a really stunning and rather curious, quirky book with a lot of mythical creatures in them. I don't think there is a list at the back, if you can see what it is. So this is the Mothman. This is the only one I know. And some of my favorite pages in this book. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, of course it's this one. This reminds me of the movie The Demolition of Smaug in the Lord of the Rings series. So I had to pick this one. And again, with those rays of light, it always intrigues me and I want to do them. I'm gonna have fun with that one. This is also a favorite of mine. Love to do this one. Yeah, maybe really light colors, pastels, maybe some rainbow colors somewhere. But again, those rays of light, yeah, are still favorite of mine. This one, the Medusa page. And the pages that I picked, just in my head already comes a color combination. I don't know how that happens. It just clicks. So I see really bright greens, blues and yellows for the vases around it, and a dark background. So I think I'm going to give her a green skin or a grayish skin. So that's how my mind works. I hope if I'm going to start this page, I still know what to do. This one, the Scarab. I was always a big fan of the Mummy series, of ancient Egypt documentaries. I love the Librarian series on the TV. And how the movies with Nicolas Cage. So that always intrigues me very much. So this is absolutely one of my favorite pages. Yellows for the background, really bright blues and bright greens for the scarab. Yeah, I'm having ideas for this page. Stunning. And my last favorite page in this book, and again, disclaimer, I love all the pages, I love all the books, but I had to choose 5. Sometimes I chose 6. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Love this one as well. I see her scaled skin, so maybe I'm going to do different color skin, a green or a blue. Beautiful wings, all the dragonflies and the butterflies around her. So this is a stunning page. Red hair, the hair has to pop. Yeah, great page. Love to get started on that one. So great book, Mythical Beasts by Weronika Kolinska. Number 12. This is Shangri-La. This is a book by illustrated by Alessandra Fusi. And yeah, all the front covers are stunning, but I love the color combination and the palette they use for this one. Another really different style of illustrations. I'm so sorry. Very different from the Joseph Kettenbanks and the Fabiana Attanasio illustrations, but it also is a really, really stunning book. And yes, I managed to pick 5 favorites. So let's see what we could find. And this was not easy. It was a really difficult choice. This one. I love the maritime theme. So the ship with the different elements and the floating castles around it. So yeah, I think a light yellowish background. I don't know if those are stars, but I'm going to ignore that one. With blues, of course, for the sky and for the ocean, brown ship. So I really see a brownish yellowish color palette for this one. Love, love, love this one. This got my imagination going haywire because I see pinks, 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 light blues, light greens, and for me these are not planets, these are marbles. So I want to do a really, really sweet, almost hurting your eyes page with lots of pinks, lots of pastel blues, and making these marbles. Love this page. Also, one of my favorites is this one. It's kind of you see, I almost have the same themes in mind that I'm attracted to. So it's kind of a space theme, but I see dark background, blues, light in the middle, so she's the focal point. Space suit, so this is going to be light color. I think I'm going for red roses, so they pop. So this is going to be a stunning page if I can create what is in my head. That's mostly the challenge, to recreate what is in my head. This one. For this one, I love the keyhole effect. I know in one of the R.J. Hampson books, there's also a page with a keyhole effect, and I love that because you can really make the contrast really high. So make darker backgrounds or light or just dark in the keyhole. And that's why this is one of my favorites. I do love the apples with the, I don't know what it is around it. So I got a more Snow White kind of vibe, like the poisonous apple with reds and greens, and the clocks at the side. So stunning page, absolutely one of my favorites. And the last one of my favorites, yeah, I had to pick this one. Space September is the month for this page, and I love this one. The little astronaut sitting on a planet fishing and catching another planet. So yeah, I just had to pick this one. It's a lovely, lovely page. So this is in Shangri-La by Alessandro Fusi. Number 11, I think. This is Labyrinth. This is a book illustrated by Joseph Kattenbang. I did not fall in love with this book instantly. It took some time for me to purchase it. Saw some pages on Pinterest colored in, and I thought, and I think I saw a page done by Shell's Coloring. And I thought, yeah, this is a book for my collection. So, a favorite page. And again, they're actually all favorite pages. This one, the girl on the cat catching butterflies. Love the cherry blossoms. Kind of an Escher style labyrinth in the back. So work a lot working with shading. So you have to position your light source really accurately. So where does the light come from? Because all the stairs do have different shading. Or just color like me and don't care where the light source is coming from. Next one, a absolute favorite of mine, is the candle. And I love the moths around it. Again, playing with light sources. Where does the light source come from? Looking up some moths. I do have a reference book now for wildlife, and there are a lot of moths in there, so I can play with that one as well. A little bit more background, so I have to think about that one, what to do with it, because it is bordered. I want to color the entire object, so I have to think about that one. But love this page. Here we go. A dragon and a girl on a moped. Or is the Vespa? I think it's a Vespa. I love this page. It's so cute. It is adorable and scary at the same time. With the little flags. It's like she's riding inside a party and entering a whole new world. Going through the mouth of the dragon. So, and the way the path just curls over his back. I might even see a yellow brick road with a green dragon. Kind of a red moped. Yeah, it's like a Dorothy, but then on a Vespa or a moped. So I love this page. This one. The amount of creativity that goes into these books are astonishing. Yeah, love the mushrooms, the gems. This is just it's just a page that screams greens, blues, and maybe some browns and some oranges. Love the little girl. I think it's a girl. It's not that difficult, it's not that intricate, but it's a page that really appealed to me. So I picked this one as one of my 5 favorites. Last one of my 5 favorites is this one, the Alice one, with the smoking caterpillar, with the mask on, and Alice here with the white rabbit, and he's sitting on his big mushroom with the labyrinth underneath. This is my absolute favorite in this book, and I see him all colored purple, pinks, bright colors with the smoking pipe. Yeah, it's a stunning page. I love it. So this is an absolute favorite, and this is Labyrinth by Joseph Kattenbang. I think we are entering the top 10. Number 10. This is Deep Blue. This is a book by Fabiana Attanasio. stunning what we're used to. There is a finished page, so I'm going to skip that for now. I'm going to show you in a minute. So, as we all know, it's a lovely, lovely book. My 5 favorites. This one, I think it's a sea otter. And yeah, I actually fell in love with the jellyfish on his head. I love this page. It's so funny. And it's elegant at the same time. With, I think this would be seaweed in my mind. This is seaweed, blues in the background, bright fish. I kind of always color my fish orange. I don't know why, but it just happens. So this is one of my 5 favorites. I think this one is my absolute favorite in this book. The little boy with the tree filled with blowfish and light bulbs. I think it would be a difficult page to color because I have no idea what to do with the light sources and all those cute little blowfish. But this is my absolute favorite. I love this page. It's so cute, and it's so plays in on my imagination. So this is a stunning page. This is the page I did in this book, and it's also one of my 5 favorites. It is in my finished pages video for the month of April, and I do have an inspiration page that I found on Pinterest, and yeah, I love this page, how this turned out. Really bright colors, stunning page, and really fun to do. So this was also a favorite. Where's the other one? No, these tags are difficult to find. This one, again, sea theme, corals, bright colors, dark blues. And I give her a nice bright dress. I kind of love doing those with the bright colors and kind of the light source again coming from above. So this is also in my top 5. And this one is also in my top 5. The sleeping and protecting his eggs, the axolotl. It's so cute. It's so adorable. I love it. It is a bit more intricate, but again with the corals, I see bright colors. So this is also one of my favorite pages in Deep Blue by Fabiana Attanasio. Number 9? Yeah, I think number 9. Cosmic Spirit, Fabiana Attanasio. Again, everything that is related to tarot cards, constellations, stars, name it, I love it. So this was a no-brainer when this one came out to put this in my collection. It's a really well-known book, lots of colored in. So let me see if I can find my 5. Are there 5? Yeah, there are 5 favorites. This one has been on the list to color for ages. This is the Fool. Reds, greens, browns. It is a fantastic page, so this has to be colored in. I'm not really, maybe in the fall. I think it's a more fall page for me. I did a page in this book. I think it was a body color, but it's always been in September last year, so it's almost a year old. I love this one. Really bright. It's based with Ohuhu markers. It's actually not shaded with anything. It's only markers and some little glitter gel pens. So with some markers you come a long way. Love how this page turned out. But also on my favorite list in this book is The Hermit. Love this mystical page, wintry scene, again with the light sources. And it does remind me of Gandalf, the grey. So maybe he's going to be in a grey outfit. Next up, one of my 5 favorites is the moon. And especially with the hair falling over the long hair and her dress falling into the water. I think it's a gorgeous page with the bright flowers and a bit muted on the front, so you get a focal point. Really love it. Next one is Judgment. Love the Asian style, the light sources. Yeah, see waters, blues, grays for the rocks. Maybe a bright sky, like a sunset. Really stunning. And last favorite in this book, this is Aquarius. And no, I did not pick Capricorn in this book. I thought, let's do something different. Again, water scene. Love the constellations, the planets. It's a really fun page with a lot of the stars. So you can do yellow for the stars and lots of blues. But I think this is also a really, really great page because I think this is Capricorn. Yeah, this is Capricorn. And what I don't like about this one is they always give him a tail. And that's why I did not pick that one for my top 5. Let's see, next up, Fairy Wonderland, Fabiana Attanasio again. And let's see. First, and I did have a finished page also in this one. Again, a recognizable Fabiana Attanasio style. It's a really busy page. Again, a stunning book. And let me pick my 5 favorites. As you can see, if I go through the book fast, it automatically almost picks my 5 favorites. This one. Been in love with this page forever. Yeah, what can I say? I think this is called a thimble in English. And the little girl, again with the candles and the light sources, and it's just so fun. It's such a fantasy. Yeah, your imagination needs to work overtime for these pages, but I love it. Absolutely stunning page. And this page is one of my 5 favorites. I love the water drops on the leaves, so I can work with that one. Don't know what these are, but I would just let my mind go wild because she has one on her head as well. So I see bright pinks, greens, blues for the background. Love this one. Also in my top 5 is the lion page. Of course in yellows, yellow flowers, orange butterflies. Maybe I'm going to try to do a monochromatic color palette for this one and do yellows and oranges. That would be fun. But then I just don't know what to do with the sky in the background. I'll have to think about that one. Also in my top 5, I kind of call this the Peter Pan page, but he has wings, so I think it is a fairy. But I love this one. The forest scene with the little mushroom houses, and then he looks a little bit like a lost boy finding his way through the gnome village. So I thought that was really cute. And last but not least, one of my all-time favorite in this book is the hedgehog with the eyes on his back and the little boy, or I think it's also a little elf or a fairy with the lantern. Again, challenges with the light sources, but it's such a stunning page. I love this. It's adorable. So, a fantastic book, Fairy Wonderland by Fabiana Attanasio. How much do we have to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, number 7. And I'm wondering if you already know which book is on number 1, because I think it is a usual suspect. But first of all, we're going to do Menagerie, a Fabiana Attanasio book. One of the earlier books, I think 2022. But not, this is a lot of cute animals. So this is always good for me. Oh, I already showed you. I have a finished page in this one as well. But first, one of the 5 favorites. Yeah. The little cat in the little glass bowl watching the fish and trying to catch the fish. It was so cute. So I picked this one as one of my number 5. Well, now I'm going to show you one of my finished pages. This is a finished page in this book. I did this on my stream a couple of weeks ago. So this is really recent. This is from May from this year. And I loved how this one turned out. Had great fun on the stream coloring this one. So you can look back if you want to watch. My absolute favorite in this book. This is my absolute favorite. The Magic Raccoons. Oh, let me move a little bit. Yeah, what can I say? Yeah, there are books in there. So it is a challenge for me. But it's so fitting for this channel because, as you know, I have the Magic membership. So I fell in love with this page. I love everything about it. Also the books. The little hat he has on with the cauldron in his hand. Yeah. Maybe I'm going to pick this one for next month. But I'm not really sure because I already have a lot of pages picked out. And you can already see my love for axolotls. So the axolotl page is also in my top 5. With the water well and the swirls. I love it when there is a center focal point and then there are a lot of things around it. So that is also why this one is in my top 5. And of course this one. This is a popular page with everybody. And also with me. So I love this one. I love how his tail turns into the ice. It is a winter page, so I will happily do this one in winter. So November till January with the snow. And yeah, it is a stunning page. So this is also in my top 5. This was Menagerie by Fabiana Attanasio. Next book. Aviary is number 6. Almost at the top 5, folks. Almost at the top 5. Number 6. Aviary by Joseph Kattenbang. Love coloring birds. And I did purchase a reference book as well to get some more inspiration on using the colors for the birds. And so this is also going to be fun. It's also an untouched book, so I need to get started in this one as well. I have had this book in my hands for a lot of time, and all the time I put it away again, couldn't choose on a page. So it's about time to do that. First one of my 5 favorites is this one. Yeah, I love the one with the paintbrush. This kind of looks like a phoenix, so I think I would color this one as a phoenix with yellows, reds. Yeah, I love this page. Stunning again. This is the chicken. This one. I think I chose this one for my top 5 in this book because it's too cute, too adorable. It's the big mama bird protecting the little girl from the rain. Love again with lanterns and the different light sources. It's not that intricate, but the whole picture just really, really appeals to me. It is so lovely. So that is also in my top 5. This one. What can I say about this one? Why did I choose this one? I know there is a page in a Kirby Rosen's book, but one of Kirby's books, and he has the same kind of idea, but then with windmills. That's also one of my favorite pages in his books. So this one, I saw this one and instantly fell in love. You can do a lot with this page, do different colors of glass, and do different shadings with the background and the glass, the different flowers. So yeah, this is absolute in my top 5. Where is the next one? Well, nope. Yeah, this one. Another line, but this one with the moth on the face. Wow. Sometimes I just have no words. I love how his manes turn into branches. So you can do a dark yellow, brown color palette. Not too bright, a little bit muted. I don't think it's a lot of work because his manes are just one element, but I love how that moth just integrates into his manes, and the up here in branches with some flowers, and here are some blossom flowers. So I see bright eyes, colorful butterflies, maybe blue butterflies to make them pop. So this is, I think, maybe also one of my favorites, absolute favorites. But this one I fell in love with. I love this. Those quirky little penguins in the ice cream. So I see if you do the penguins gray or black even, and the really, really bright ice cream with the chocolate, some berries. I got great ideas for this page. I love this page. It's so cute. It's absolutely adorable. So I think this is my top favorite in this book, Aviary by Joseph Kettenbang. Number 5. We are in the top 5. Voyage, also by Joseph Kettenbang. And believe me, the top 10 was horrible to make choices. Can I just put all the 10 books on number 1? Please let me do that, because picking the books, putting them in order and picking the pages was, yeah, it was almost punishment. But making this video is absolutely not, because I love going through these books and remind me of how lucky I am to have a collection like this, where I can choose from, and stunning pages to pick every month. So, top 5. This one. I'm always really careful not to break the spine too much, because they are glue bound and they tend to lose the pages sometimes. It's just the whole picture, the idea of bees as transportation and the girl with the suitcase. And can you imagine what would happen if instead of airplanes we use bees in those gondolas? I love it. The orchids hanging from the overhang, it's stunning. I love this one. Next up is, yeah, I do have a sweet tooth, so could not pass this along. Again, I see bright colors, bright blues for the water, yellows, pinks, orange, really light brown. Look at this. In Dutch, we call it a spekkie. So a spekkie in Dutch is pink and yellow, really bright yellow. The donuts, it's maybe I don't even do blue for the water. I'm going to do a lemonade, for instance. This looks like a volcano erupting and bursting out lemonade. It would be fantastic. Not good for my health, but what else? This one I want to save for Halloween because of the pumpkins. And I just love the entire image of the girl with the little cat sleeping. And I love these pumpkins where the smoke is coming out. I think it's smoke and kind of bursting open. So again, bright oranges, bright greens. Don't know about the background yet, but there's also a light source here. So that is really fun. And the only thing that I find difficult that I think I'm going to try to do with a little autumny page, and she's wearing flip-flops. So for me, flip-flops, so yell summer, scream summer. So I have to find a solution for that one. But oh well. And there are the axolotls again. I just cannot help myself. I love these pages. I think this is the 4th or the 5th page where I picked a door going into another world. So you can see bedroom, and he's coming through an opening, kind of a door or portal, and enters in another world where cute axolotls are flying around like little ghosts. Whites, yellows for the axolotls, light pinks, just brown for the trees, but I want to do a mystical background for this one, and trying to make the view into the bedroom really different than the rest of the page. So that would be an idea. And last one of these books, if you ask me to pick 5, it's I actually can't, but I have to. This one, I call this the Harry Potter page, because I think it looks like the Harry Potter train. Beautiful, beautiful meadows of sunflowers. I love the wheel, but I think the color palette for this one would be, for me it's quite difficult, because I see sunflowers have to be yellow, whales have to be bluish gray, but then the train, in my vision, I think I wanted to do that reddish or some color that pops out. But one of my absolute favorite pages, it is a stunning book, Voyage by Joseph Kettenbang. Number 4, Fantasy Forest, a book by Fabiana Attanasio. And as you can see, my top 5, 6, 7 are all Kettenbangs and Attanasios. Yeah, these are my favorite ones. Fantasy Forest. Had to wait a long time before this book arrived. We're kind of, not really lucky when it comes to delivery in Europe with the Mythographics. But it's here, and I love this book. I actually don't have top 5, but I think there's 6 in here. No, I could restrain myself to 5, so that's good. This one. I think I got a thing for light sources. I love the tails turning into smoke or flames or whatever you want to do with it. I do see a wintry color palette because of the ice. So this is one. I think this is number 5 of my top 5. This one. Really cute page. I love this one. Again, I see a yellow brick road or something that is out of the ordinary with the pine trees. I think it's, for me, the difficulty is going to be to choose the background, because you have to make it look, or I want to make it look, not look that the fish are floating into thin air. So that is something, quite a challenge how to do that. Maybe do a blue wash over this, like you separate the page in half, do a blue wash, and then do normal colors at the back, so the fish doesn't appear to be falling out of the sky or something. This page, isn't it the cutest? It is not that intricate, not that difficult, but it is so adorable. It's so sweet. Again, I got some not Harry Potter, but Lord of the Ring vibes with the tree people. And yeah, the little fairy here. Love it, love it, love it. If I'm going to color this is going to be a sweet page. So soft colors, not too harsh. Yeah, I love this one. And while being in the Lord of the Rings, I just cannot help myself. I thought, oh, well, there is a hobbit. So I had to put a marker on this one. I love this one, the little hobbit house in the shell of the snow. Instantly fell in love. It is so cute. So I had to put this in my, I think this is a shared first place with the next page. Let me see. And that's this one. I could not choose between the two, or the little hobbit, or the sleeping fairy with the little ladybugs around it. I love this page. I love the beads, and it looks like she is sleeping on. She is actually sleeping on a dream catcher. Yeah, I see soft colors. Really fantasyful. So maybe get off track with the trees. No browns. Maybe light grayish color like barch. Do you call it barch trees? I think it's called barch trees in English. In the Dutch it's called berk. And soft background. Oh, lovely page. One of my absolute favorites in Fantasy Forest by Fabiana Attanasio. All right, we are in the top 3, folks. It was a long journey. Magical Earth by Joseph Cadenbang. And as you can see, books with wildlife, birds, animals, dragons, fantasy always have are in my top of most favorite books. Let me see. Oh, let me go through this one first. A stunning book, recognizable Joseph Cadenbang style. So again, it was not easy picking just 5 pages. Let me find the first one. That's this one. Ew, the noise. Little girl in the jar. And they are in a spider web. Is there a spider on there? I don't think so. Love the butterflies and the moths and the little cocoon here and here. Such eye for detail. She's doing her magic because you see the little plant is floating. The frogs. It's just finished. It's such a stunning page. Love it. Happy there's not a giant big spider on there. Next one. My absolute top favorite in this book. That's this one. I almost started coloring this one. I had it tagged a couple of months ago, didn't get around to it, and I took the tag off and it got back on the shelf and I didn't get it out anymore. This is my absolute favorite page. I love this one. The train card. She is just sitting there so relaxed, just being in her own world. What can I say? No words. Beautiful page. So gorgeous. It's gonna be a challenge to do this justice. That was the one I'm looking for. To do this justice. Another one. Again, it's always had the same theme with the jars. I kind of like that one. Fireflies, the narwhal, again with the little girl. Just, it's so serene in her own world, doing her thing. But that's the entire book. I love this book. And that's why it's in my top 3. I think this is it's also number 1 or number 2. Look at this page. Next up, where is the next one? This one, of course, a dragon. Could not pass that on. I love the dividing between the top layer, so the world above and the world below. So you can play with color palettes, do a color palette for the world above and a different palette, an opposite palette for the world below. And again, it gives me fantasy vibes, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. So this was also had to be in my top 5. And last but definitely not least is the sloth. Who does not love a sloth? So I had to pick this one with a little sweet little girl sleeping on his belly. What I like about this one a lot is that the greenery or the moss growing on the little ornaments, so that makes it a more mystical page, and on him as well. So I see greens flowing over to some browns. I love her little boots that she is wearing. So absolute top 5 favorite pages in A Magical Earth by Joseph Kettenbang. Be careful if my stack doesn't fall. My number 2, Wild Summer, also a Joseph Kettenbang book. Long has this been my number 1 until my number 1 came out not too long ago. You can guess. I think you can guess what my number 1 is. I actually picked 6 pages in this one. I just could not pick a page. And I did a finished page in this one. So I had to pick, but I didn't want to actually. First, always love to color bees. So this one with the little girl in the honey pot with the honeycombs and the bees around her. Yellow, 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 yellow. It's that simple with some pinks, I think, or blues. Lovely, lovely page. This is also a stunning page, but I didn't pick this one. I love this one. I love the little frog in the cauldron with the flowers. It's a not that busy. It's for a mythographic page. It is actually quite small. Fireflies around them. So again, playing with light sources. Love this one. I think this is my number 3 in this book. Let's see. Yeah, this one. The elephants with the butterfly ears. Bright colors, maybe some rainbows. You can do so much with this one. Just let your imagination run free for this one. You don't even have to do a gray elephant. Make them pink or whatever you want to. This is the page to do that. So that's why I put this one in my top 5. Love, love, love it. This page reminds me of my childhood. Love blowing the bubbles. See the little fish in there. And this little girl having so much fun in just a field of beautiful flowers. I think they're tulips again. So this is also in my top 5. I think I have a top 6 for this one. I did this page in this book. Had so much fun. I did it in March this year. I think I colored this with Pablo's. Yeah, they're Pablo's. Had a bit of a struggle with trying to get the effect of the light coming in, but I think it turned out really well. And I'm really happy with this page, but it was not on my favorite list. This one is on my favorite list, and I think this is my number 1. Little hamsters enjoying themselves. Then he has a little snack. I love this little flame kind of creatures. Again, playing with light sources. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous page. And finally, this one. It is so fun. I got how is that? Up, the movie Up. Got that kind of vibe. I'm so sorry. Bright balloons, light blue sky. Love to do the buildings and that little girl just watching the piggy fly off. It absolutely such a fun page. Going to have fun coloring this one as well. So this was my runner-up, Wild Summer by Joseph Cannonbang. And I don't think it's going to be a surprise what my favorite book is going to be, because right now it is everyone's favorite book. This is Dragonspell, also a Joseph Cannonbang book. If some people might know, there is a Instagram group. It started all. It's a Queen song with a buddy color between myself and Vera from Zovera Art. Mentioned it in my stream, and before we knew it, I think we are with 16 or 17 people in the Instagram group. Every month pick a page. I know the page for next month already. Vera, thank you for picking that up. Organize that one. And we made the agreement, or we decided actually, that we are not going to show our pages until the end of the month. I finished mine, so I'm gonna skip showing you my finished page because I need to save that one for the end of the month. Let me see. You all have seen this book. It is impossible to choose a page. It just is impossible. So I'm really happy to be part of the Instagram group. So sometimes they pick a page for me to do. Let me see if I can. I did pick 5. Again, because I had to for myself. Of course, this one. This is so in my ballpark with the Magic membership. So I had to pick this one. The little witch with the cauldron, the dragons around her, making her potions. Absolutely gorgeous page. But as I said, this entire book is gorgeous. This one is mouse. We call it the mouse guard page. And if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be the page for next month. I love this little guy on the cat being tough, with half a pair of scissors in his hand as a weapon. Yeah, I think it was an easy choice for the Instagram group to choose that page. This is also one of my favorites, just because I like the complete image. It just works for me. With I think there are kind of lily leaves or dragon wings coming up out of the water. She is dancing or casting a spell, and I love the gems in the background. So that's it. Also in my top 5. This one, I love to go camping. I'm going camping this weekend. So and the little dragon helping him light the fire, with the overgrown on his wings and on his body already. A nighttime sky. So can play with a little bit of the light sources here. So this is a really fun page and is in my top 5. There's the Sweet Tooth again. This little dragon. And this kind of likes, it's a party kind of vibe or a Halloween trick-or-treat theme. So I'm not really sure yet. I kind of tend to lean towards the trick-or-treat. So I'm going to maybe save this one for the Halloween month. But I love this page. One of my absolute favorites. Now let me see, because I have to skip. Yeah, this one. And this one. The girl in her bedroom. I think fantasizing of dragons, looking at the sky, looking at the stars, dreaming of other worlds and fantasies. So this was also one of my absolute favorites. But as I said, the entire book, it's so unfair to only pick 5. Mythographic Dragon Spell right now, when I will record this video, is my absolute favorite mythographic I have. Well, folks, this was a long video. I'm sorry it took that long, but with 27 mythographic books, I expected it to be a very long video. If you are still here, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you want to, please hit the like and subscribe button. Maybe check out my membership if you want to. I do color alongs, I do fun stuff. So check that out if you are interested. I put the link in the description box. Again, thank you for staying with me, doing this with me. And yes, this is going to be a series. I'm going through all my books in my collection. I got a kind of a nickname already. They call me the archive. So be ready for a long series, but we're going to have a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Have a great day or night, depending on where you are. And I will gladly see you in the next video. Bye bye.